Okay, I'm happy to be with Mr. Peter from Immigrations. And hello, Peter. Nice to meet you.
Good afternoon, Joseph. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. So at the moment, I want you to introduce yourself to the viewers and what you do.
Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Peter Musoni. I'm the founder director of a company called Pasha Immigration. We've been operating for 11 years, and in total, in terms of experience, I have 20 years experience in immigration. The first 11 years were with the Home Office as a senior caseworker, dealing with caseworking matters. And then the next 11 years have been with my law firm. And so that's me.
Wow, that's good stuff. So Peter, can you please tell us what you provide, like services you render to people who need immigrational issues?
Okay, like I said before, I've had experience of immigration for the last 20 years. So we offer a wide range of services because any case type I've come across. So there's various categories you could apply under immigration. It could be under immigration rules or outside immigration rules. It depends. But the main categories we look at, we have limited leave to remain. For example, those who are applying for extensions, for example, leave to remain as a parent, students, family life as a partner, marriages. We have those kind of applications. That's limited leave to remain. And those are normally give 2.5 years. We also have indefinite leave to remain. Those who have finished their probation time in each category. And that also covers a wide range of categories. We have what categories, marriage, long residence, so we cover those. We also cover European cases. Now, European cases are under the new scheme, European Settlement Scheme after Brexit. Because as you're aware, all Europeans are now considered under immigration law. So we look at those as well. We look at people coming here. That's called entry clearance. These are people coming here as visitors, people bringing family members, marriage, people bringing children, people coming in for UK ancestry, and various reasons, medical reasons. We look at those. Then there's also employment where employers, they want to recruit from abroad, so they will need a sponsor license from the Home Office. We look at that. We also look at skilled workers. There's a lot of coming in care workers, this care worker visa, people are coming to work here in various jobs. We look at those. We look at citizenship. If you want to apply for British citizenship after you've obtained your indefinite leave to remain, we cover that. And also, we cover also appeals. If, for example, you've been refused for whatever reason, then we can submit that for you. So we cover a wide range of services. But the key thing with immigration, you have to be very careful who you pick to take on your case. Because any single mistake has devastating consequences. So it's important to get it right, because you have to take care of all the salient details of the case. And that's where experience and expertise comes in. Thank you.
Wow. It's interesting how you mentioned about who you involve in your immigration issues, because I was looking at what is out there in terms of Home Office, and I realized 13% of people have been refused or denied applications. So what will a person who is looking to get into the application process, what would that person try to, what would they receive from you? I mean, what package?
Because before I take on anyone, the first thing I do is called an initial consultation,
Yeah.
where I look at all the circumstances, the facts relating to their case. So in that way, I'm supposed to get a clear picture of their situation here and how they intend to go forward.
Yeah.
So once we've done that, then it's clear we give a client a document list of everything we shall need. And once that is provided and we're satisfied, then we submit. So before we submit an application, we ensure that the client meets the requirements of the rules. And these are clearly discussed with the clients. You said people are normally refused,
Yeah.
and that's because that background has not been done properly. Because you need to ensure the client meets the criteria of the rules before you apply.
Yeah.
But also, immigration, I mean, the guidance is so lengthy, navigating is very difficult. It's quite simple to miss a key document, to make a mistake on the application, to fill in the wrong form. So all these can lead to refusals
Yeah.
who are applying for the wrong category. I've had people who have applied using the replacement BRP card when they're applying for an extension of stay. And these two things are totally different.
Okay.
And many of them are being refused on that basis. So people are normally refused because obviously they haven't carefully looked at the guidance, carefully looked at the instructions, carefully filled in the forms, carefully explained the circumstances. But if you use a legal representative, all this we do in the background before your case is submitted.
Okay.
And we also write a letter for you to the Home Office explaining how you clearly meet the guidance and the rules.
Okay, that's great. So what challenges can one face without using any representative or any legal person?
I'd say the challenges are, like I said, immigration, the information is not in one place.
Yeah.
You have to look at various areas to bring it down to one particular aspect.
Yeah.
So it is, you can easily miss a vital piece of information which can affect your case.
Yeah.
Also, you need to know exactly what application form you need to complete because there are various application forms.
Yes, definitely.
So you could easily fill in the wrong one and that could also lead to refusal. Again, the application form has got some key areas which need very careful consideration. When you're answering those questions, you need to answer them very carefully.
Okay.
There's questions about suitability, about your character, about your immigration past. All this has to be very clear.
Okay.
Because if you miss out something, it could easily be turned into something against your application, could lead to deception, dishonesty, and things like that. So my advice is, if you come to us, we'll cover the whole process in terms of the background, in terms of what you need, in terms of what you're applying for, in terms of the forms. So we'll make the application easier for you and minimize refusals. Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. Can you also give us any example of any case in terms of partners or whatever, any example?
Like I said, immigration has got various categories. There's various ones. But I guess the popular ones I can say is partners.
Yeah.
Because that's a very popular category where people are bringing in family members or their wives, spouses from abroad,
Yeah.
or spouses here. Now, that kind of application, the key things are about four. One is about the relationship.
Yeah.
Home Office will assess that the relationship is genuine and subsisting. So they'll look at the contact between yourselves. They'll look at your relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is the first aspect. Second aspect with the partner application is the financial requirement. You need to be earning at least 18,600
Okay.
in most cases, unless you're exempt. So that is the second requirement, which is also very key. Sometimes people applications fail because that requirement hasn't been properly met or documented. The third one is the suitability. They look at your character, yeah, and your previous immigration history. And then the fourth category in terms of partners is also English. You're required to meet a standard of English. For the first stay, it's normally level A1 from an approved English provider. And they will also look at your in the final, they look at your accommodation. You need to have adequate accommodation
Okay.
for you and your partner when you're coming here. So that is a key thing for partner applications. For example, British citizenship, again, the requirements are about 3 or 4. One, you need to have indefinite leave to remain in the UK.
Yeah.
Second, you need to have leave for about for 12 months at least. Thirdly, residence, you need to have been here for at least five years residence in most cases,
Okay.
or 3 years if you're married to a British citizen. Then they will look at life in the UK requirement.
Okay.
You need to pass the life in the UK test, which is really about the culture of the UK. Then there's an English requirement. You need to have a qualification at least level B1
Okay.
or be from an English-speaking country. And also, one thing that most people miss is they look at your history over the last 10 years.
Okay.
So if there's any immigration offenses in
Yeah.
the last 10 years, then there's an issue.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that is British citizenship. I also explained the partner route.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
That's good stuff. So, can you also give us any examples of your success rates, stories?
One thing I can tell you,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, most of my clients come from other clients.
Wow.
So most of my clients are referrals from other clients.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you look at our ratings on Google,
Mm.
we're 5 stars.
Wow. Wow.
And this is our clients commenting on our services. We have done very well.
Wow.
We have done very well, and our clients are happy, very happy. It's because we take time. I take a lot of time studying a case before I submit it.
Wow.
Not submit a case, then deal with the challenges. I do the background work first.
Yeah.
Then by the time we submit the case, everything is satisfactory, and I manage client expectations all the way through.
Wow. Yeah.
So my clients are happy,
Mm.
and we have a very, very good success rate.
Wow, that's really interesting. So what advice can you also give to viewers who is looking to get into that procedure?
The advice I can give to viewers is immigration is very, very complicated, and immigration is getting more complicated. So the longer you wait, the difficult will be for you to apply. I don't know whether you're aware, but there's a new bill coming out. It's called the Bill of Rights.
Okay.
That is meant to replace the European Convention of Human Rights. So most human rights applications have been based on family life as a part of family life, private life. But this Bill of Rights will aim to adjust that.
Okay.
So people who are out there who are overstayers, I would advise you need to come and have a consultation
Okay.
so we can discuss your circumstance options. Even those who already have stay, it's good to know your other options, because sometimes it could be in a category, but it could be better in another category. I've had people who are on a 10-year parent route who could easily have been in a 5-year.
Yeah.
So those I normally switch them. So it's always good to come for consultation so you can assess your situation
Yeah.
and you can know all the options available to you.
Definitely. Wow. Wow. Really interesting. So what options, if I'm not able to afford like fees or any migrational fees or charges, what options is there available?
If you cannot afford the immigration fees, you could apply what they call a fee waiver.
Okay.
So a fee waiver application is submitted to the Home Office, and you need to demonstrate your inability to pay your destitution. So Home Office will have to look at your income and expenses and accommodation, and if they're satisfied, you're given a fee waiver. And if you're given the fee waiver, then you're exempt from the immigration fees and the immigration health surcharge. I mean, the immigration fees now for a further leave to remain application is about 1,033, and the immigration health surcharge is 1,560.
Okay.
So altogether, it's about 2,600. So if you cannot afford that, you can apply for a fee waiver, And if it's successful, you could submit.
Wow.
So if you're destitute, and also the same applies to people who are applying to register British children, because that's fee waiver has also been extended to that category.
Yeah.
If your children qualify for registration of British citizens, you can apply for a fee waiver, and you'll be exempt from that fee, which I think is about 1,012.
Wow, that's good stuff. That's really good stuff. So, I mean, Peter, we're going to be having your details and contacts on screen, but can you also go through how can a person contact you in case they need?
Yeah, we can be contacted by phone, and the phone number is 0203 291 3589. I repeat that, 0203 291 3589. We can also be contacted by email, which is info@pashaImmigration.co.uk. You can also visit our website at www.pashaImmigration.co.uk. And our address is at Airport House Business Centre, which is in Paliway, Croydon. It is, I think, first airport in Europe.
Okay.
It's a historic site, so we're based there, and we're happy to help you anytime.
Wow. Thank you very much, Peter, for that great information.
And by the way, something I forgot, you talked about the fees.
Yeah.
Excellent, but also our fees are very competitive. So clients who come to us, we're very understanding. Our fees are not these high fees from like other firms. Our fees are very competitive. The aim really is to support people to regularize their stay, because without stay, everything stops. That's why immigration is very important, because if you want to go to employment, you need that. You want to travel abroad, you need that. It's quite critical. So our fees are very competitive. And if you're an overstayer, or if you need help, you come, have a discussion with us, and I'm sure when you leave, you'll be more relaxed and comfortable.
There you have it, viewers. Thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you.